I am making it a goal of mine to sit with perfect posture today.
Oh God, that's not happening.
Do you
Edit farming within a minute.
do your legs get numb laying like while we film?
No.
Like I look at you and I feel a sense.
Does your
of
neck get numb
full-blown-
sitting like that every day?
I am sitting with perfect posture.
No, you're not.
All right, can we start off
not
today's
call that
video
perfect.
by doing something I want to do?
Of course we can. We can start off this
I
video. by talking
hate
about
when he
whatever you
does
want.
that. I hate when he does that.
Go. What do you want to do?
Are you sure we can do something to start off today's video doing something that I want to do?
Yes, I'm sure. I bought a Diet Dr. Pepper case simply for like the aesthetic of how cute the cans are. Like the white on maroon is just so much more appealing to me. Like, and I eat with my eyes first before I consume.
Oh my God.
It's true. I feel like I just look like a little delicious berry dessert today. I have
Oh wow.
purple sweats on. My shirt has a pink logo. It says Homo American.
All right, so we didn't start the video how I wanted to.
That's because you didn't rip the floor from beneath our feet, and you have
Okay,
to.
I want to start it by each listing at least
No.
two to three things we don't like.
2 to 3 things we
don't- I
don't
Or like
like.
things that would bother you.
Has anyone ever seen a clip of me ever complaining? Like, I don't really do that. So it's like, it's really hard for me to think of something I don't like. I don't really complain on this YouTube channel ever. So it's hard.
I'll
for
go
me.
first.
I'm not like a negative.
My
I'm not
number-
a pessimistic person. How about a positive? Trevor is here. Trevor and
He is.
Trevor and the rest of the family are in Los Angeles, California. So that's been a blast.
That's why I've dog fur all over me.
And Trevor was hanging with us on the couch, but my mom went to bed. So, of course, he prioritizes her because she's the lead of his pack. So, when she goes to bed, he must follow suit. You know what I mean? As someone
As
who was
one
once
young
a
puppy
wild
does.
creature.
Yeah.
To warrant this angry behavior, this grumpy face.
Go see Dad.
Another
have this
thing,
new-
I have to wash my hair. I
Is
hate
this,
the way my
like,
hair feels
just
right
your
now,
thing?
and I need to shave. But I am like,
Is that your number one and number two things of
Those are
things
my
you
two
don't
things
like?
that are bothering me: is my hair and my like facial hair.
Facial hair. One thing that's really bothering me, or it's not happening right this moment, but it does bother me, is when my ear like pokes out, but like in my hair like goes on either side of my ear. You know what I mean?
You're serving
when,
us leprechaun.
when I have hair here and my ears just like protruding out. If you can visibly see my
Here. What is it?
I just thought I got a notification because my leg vibrated and my phone is empty with notifications. Second annoying thing I saw today is this girl was cooking food on my For You page. Like, crazy good chef. Like, you could tell she knows what
crazy
she's doing.
good chef.
Yeah, like, she got it.
A CGC.
Yeah.
Wow.
And-
CGC stands for crazy good chef. For those of you that
We
didn't
picked
catch
up on that.
Nick just invented that, by the way.
That's been a thing for a while.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it
Nick.
has.
No, it
No, it
absolutely
hasn't.
I've been
hasn't.
texting. I'm like, oh, there's like, I love this restaurant. There's a CGC.
No, you have
I
never
swear
done
to
that.
God. But you can keep going.
Has he ever
Never.
done that?
Never in his
no, you're wrong. But this girl was cooking at her house and she was grilling like a piece of chicken and she was like about to plate it, like she was taking it off and she dropped it in like the dirt.
No, I'd eat it anyway.
Oh my God. Like
I'd
imagine,
eat most things if they fell on
just
the floor.
imagine like really slow roast cooking something for like hours and then you just drop it on the ground. Like it's
I can't even
devastating.
imagine that because I'd never do it. But yeah, it's terrible.
Update. We're back in LA from Japan. Japan was great. We had a blast. What was your
Yes.
favorite part?
My favorite part was winning Kirby and bringing him home.
Okay.
And he's safe in my bed, which is amazing. Don't shake your fucking head like you're not the most
Yeah,
disgusting
you're not allowed to
creature
say anything
face
about
this
that,
earth.
brother. You want to know my favorite part of Japan? Or not my favorite part, but just like my favorite thing to witness sometimes?
What?
Nick, not knowingly, he walks very fast and he knows that he walks very fast. But there was a couple, and I swear to God, it looked like Nick was trying to scare them because he was walking so fast. He was where their couple or where that couple's shadow was projecting, Nick was stepping over.
Yeah, it was,
That's
like,
how close he
creeping
was.
behind them. It
And
was, like,
I
weird.
literally
If that's like not the biggest hint to move faster,
I ran-
I don't know what is. You know what I mean? If I'm
Yes, but Nick,
trailing
you
behind
can't-
you, move. And especially that's my biggest red flag of couples is they get so comfortable in love that they think the whole world has slowed down, that they can gallivant or hold hands and peruse through the streets. You need to still walk walk with urgency. I don't care that you found the love of your life and you're trotting slowly because nothing matters to you but the situation you're in right now. Because what matters to me is getting by you.
Wow.
And you are taking
But Nick,
up
you can't
so
scare
much
people.
space. I can because I'm not gonna hurt him. My goal isn't to
His
like
big ass
my goal-
boots with the chain
When this girl
jingling
turned
on
around,
them.
Nick was gonna be like right behind.
I would
her.
have
Literally.
If you hear me right behind you, you're moving too slow.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
That's the thing too. Is I am good at bobbing and weaving. Believe it or not, because I'm not an agile person.
What did you did something in
But-
Japan? You literally like stomped on. Do you remember? No, this was today.
What?
Okay.
Today, me and Nick are walking down the street and like.
Oh my god!
no,
I can tell the story.
Absolutely not.
I totally can.
No. We're walking across the street and we're like diagonally crossing the street.
Yes.
And
Like
there's
where you are, we're going.
and
this
there's a
way.
car
Okay.
coming this way.
at us.
Yep.
At us, towards us. So we have to kind of now move with urgency.
Yeah.
And there's a parked car on the other side of the road.
Okay.
And I went to like squeeze right on the inside. Like keep in mind, I'm on the right, Nick's on the left. That's correct. That's a true fact.
Correct. Which means.
So therefore.
May I say? May I say?
Nick,
Which
no.
mic are you?
Nick, no, don't unplug my mic.
I'm not
Nick,
gonna unplug it. I'm gonna
Nick,
mute it. That's the thing too, though.
Don't mess with the soundboard because if you mute me for the whole video, I'm gonna snap your collarbone. Nick, if you try to
Oh,
speak,
can I say
no,
something
no,
small? Something small.
No.
Short. Small and short.
No, I'm trying to take the closest route I can to the car and like hug against it because I know that Nick's to my left, right? And he's like taking the outside lane and like pinning me into the car to the point where I had to like shove him and be like, I was like, Nick. I'm like, there's a car here. Like, I had to get by him, and I go,
Okay, hold on. I just want to say before I know you're like on the end of finishing your thought, and Nick's definitely going to state his opinion.
Interject.
I just want to say I agree with Chris before whatever happens.
hold on.
happens
Actually,
right
though,
now.
like, hold this can up, right? And now, Nick, hold my microphone up. Seriously.
No.
Yes, you have to. Nick, for the story. I'm trying to go like this
No.
by the car.
No.
So I can fit and Nick has this much space. And instead of us both walking, instead of us both
No.
walking by the cars like this, he's like this. And like pinning me into
It
the
was
car.
quite actually.
I had to shove him.
shockingly, I'm so like I'm really impressed by
I
your
had to
storytelling.
shove him out of my
'Cause
way.
shockingly, it is the complete opposite.
Wrong.
We were walking,
No,
and
no,
I
wrong.
I was
care.
on the left, like Chris stated, and he was on the right. And with you being on the right means I am closer to the center of the street.
And I'm closer to the parked vehicle.
With that being said, Chris, before we got over there, we were walking diagonally across the street. When we were in the middle of the street, I was on the left, Chris was on the right. If you're in the middle of the street and you're crossing it to the right, who has more room to walk? The person on the left or the person on the right?
we were going this way though.
We're crossing this way. We're crossing this way diagonally.
Your
Listen,
approach only makes
we're-
sense if you're going straight parallel across the street. We're going at a diagonal
We
angle.
were walking diagonally from the left side of the street
To the right.
You were on the right.
Correct.
So when
I'm in
we
the
were
inside.
when we
You're
were
on the outside
correct,
lanes.
Correct.
Therefore, you need to
So
give me
when we
more
were in-
room because
so
we're
when
both
we were
going
in-
this way.
No.
Yes. So
Stop.
it's like this. Not
So
like
when
this.
we were in
You
the
like-
middle of the street, the dead center, walking diagonally at the parked car. Say the parked car's over here at the microphone, right? If we were walking diagonally at it, who had plenty of time to move out of the way? Me or Chris?
Nick wanted me to slow down and let him go first instead of giving me enough room to walk together down the street.
We're crossing the
Am I
street.
wrong or am I
we
right?
Were you're wrong. We were crossing the street to the right. If we're crossing a street this way, right?
Nick's like
I'm on the
telling-
left side and you're on the right side, and this is all open. This is all open street before we
I
get
will
to the
go to our garage
parked car.
and recreate this right now.
I will too.
This is the thing. We were walking this way, diagonal across the street. So when we're in the middle of the street, which was like right here, come here, and you're right here. If the parked car is on my right, which you say it is. Right now we're in the middle of the street.
Wrong.
Right now we were in the middle of the street when we were walking over. How about this? We're walking toward that parked car. I'll keep going this way. How about you take 4 steps away from me and back?
Yeah,
So when I walk,
I'm
when
gonna walk
I
9
walk,
steps behind my
sure,
brother.
if that's what it takes. If that's what it takes. This was it. I'm walking like this, and you're right here. So I get to the porch car. I'm like, oh my god, get away from me.
No,
Where it's like
no.
if we're in the middle, if this is the middle of the street, and we already started over here. We started on this point.
Oh
Tell me
my
this.
God.
Tell me this. If your goal is to get to the camera right now, and you start right here,
Yes.
and I'm here, and you're here.
Yep.
Right?
I go like this. I
Right?
go like this.
Right, listen, take a look. Look at where we already are.
Yes.
This is where we're starting from.
Yes.
If we walk to right here, and our goal is to get to the camera, who right now can go in a new direction? Me or you?
Listen, no.
You! Because you can take a
No.
step this
No,
way
listen.
out of my
No,
space,
no,
and
no.
I'm here. If I go this way, I'm headed back to where we started.
Both easily fitting by. This was what happened. I'm trying to get by the parked car, and he goes like this, and like cuts me off. So I had to literally go like this, and like push him.
Story's not
What are you
adding up.
doing?
Story's not adding up.
This
Like-
is Nick. This is Nick walking slightly ahead of me. And this is me walking. I'm probably at this pace right behind Nick. Because we're also walking diagonal. So he has the angle on me. There is no parked vehicle here. I'm about to pass the car right here, thinking I'm free. No, Nick cuts across like that and cuts me off to the point where I have to push him forward to be like, yo, it was either I fall back onto this parked vehicle right here or push Nick into a open road to then squeeze by so I don't fall back. And that is exactly
Can I add a little bit of
what happened
notes?
in our destination.
No,
Please.
You're here on my ass. So it's like, go, if this car's coming at you, and this is where we need to be, cross this way. Be your own person.
But I'm accounting.
Be your own
I'm
adult.
accounting for our destination being here.
But cross
and
the
coming
street
in
first.
front of this car because I can't walk through it because I'm not Casper the Friendly Fucking Ghost. And I'm also thinking I have a normal person walking with me.
Like, I don't think you understand. You were completely in the wrong.
We have to find a street and do this on a street.
Yes, we do. You pinned me against this car.
Liar, liar. Because look, by the time we got to the car, you had 20 feet of. When we were at the dead center of the
These
street,
were my 3 options, and tell me if I'm right. Go ahead.
Can I sit this video out?
No, this is all I have to say. These are my 3 options. Pause and wait 5 seconds while you proceed, and then I follow behind my brother.
Yes.
Is that option 1?
Well,
Yes.
No.
Just say yes, and that's it.
no,
Next. Next.
that's not option one.
No, done. No, done. Let me list all 3, and then you tell me. Option 2.
was if you are crossing a street with a person, left to right, left side of the street to the right side of the street, and the person on the left has gained no new territory, you have more room to explore.
Okay, listen,
If I got out of
listen.
Chris's way,
last thing
if
I'm gonna
I got
say-
out of your way, I am backtracking in my space.
true.
That's what's going on.
Listen
So
to
it's like, to me, I'm like, why don't you cover more ground? You cover more
Can I
ground
talk?
and get out of my
Okay,
way.
enough, enough.
No,
you listen to me. The last thing that I'll say.
You listen
The
to
last
me.
thing that I'll
What
say.
have I been doing
The
for the
last
past
thing.
20 minutes? The last thing. Let's hear it.
There was a parked car to my right, Nick immediately to my left, and then like 8 more feet of room to Nick's left. So you tell me who's in
But
the wrong.
old
Thanks.
space.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna
space.
say. Old space.
Yeah, there was room.
Oh my
I'll be
God.
the first to admit there was room to my left. But why? Why should I
Point proof it.
walk?
I'm in the right.
Why should
So
I
hold on.
walk? The only thing to my right is a parked vehicle. The only thing to my left is Nick in my way. You wedged
Done.
yourself there.
Done. That's
Toast
it.
doesn't get blamed for going in the toaster. You know what I mean? You put the toast in that position. Where in this story, you're the toast. I'm creating.
Can I talk?
I'm creating a space too thin enough for you to get by.
Can I
so
talk?
get out of the way.
I will say. No, hold on. And I'm disregarding the entire conversation just had. I will say, every time I'm walking with Chris, I'm like, okay, I'm walking with my friend and we're out and about and we're having fun. There's times where I'm walking with Nick where he's either 15 feet in front of me, 15 feet to my right,
Unpredictable.
Yes,
Unpredictable walker.
and then also when we get to our destination, I will go to look down at my feet and I will see a boot on top of one of my feet, and he doesn't even realize he's standing on my own
I have
foot.
a question. So much room. If we're going to the right, man, I'll pull up our diagram for fuck's sake. If we're going that way, right? What I was saying,
I'm really confused.
all of the blacked out space is places we haven't walked yet that Chris could have chose
Nick.
to go. You know what I mean? So it's like, to me, I'm looking at this, I'm like, yeah, I don't create like a divide in the earth to like unwalkable territory. So it's like, for you to turn this path I was walking on into like no man's land, cannot cross. Sure, like I might have made it difficult for you to cross.
It
by the
wasn't
car.
no man's land trying to cross.
Bang
I
it
was
right.
just-
Get out of the fucking way.
I didn't
If
wanna-
I'm already stumbling over you, it's like
I
you're
didn't
in
want
my
to walk
space.
past the parked vehicle.
And that's for you to decide. The earth provide. If I didn't provide you with room, the earth did.
On the same token, Nick, all that blank white space is room you could have fulfilled.
Yes, but that's farther from our destination.
No,
all
it's
of
not.
The
Our destination's here. We're both crossing the street.
Yeah, I'm going the quickest path.
my
I'm going the fastest path.
Maybe you should think about that poor couple in Japan that you were stomping behind.
They were in the way. Do you not understand this, guys? I don't know. I guess I just move with too much urgency. I should carry a siren with me. But it drives me crazy.
Okay, we're done.
To be walking. If I'm casting a shadow behind you, how about you understand I can't get around you? Move.
That made 0 sense.
Move.
Okay, next.
Move.
Next.
Why do I forget everything? Oh my god.
Tell them.
Oh my god. We went into an antique store and there was a vintage cap gun. If you are a younger person and you don't know what a cap gun is, which is crazy. Don't want to even explain it. But a cap gun is basically like, it was a toy gun made out of like plastic that if you shot, there was like a little cap in it that made like a pop. Like, you know those little things you throw on the ground and they make like a firework sound and they pop?
It's like
That's
a gun, and it like doesn't shoot anything. There's no bullet.
There's no bullet. There's nothing comes out.
It
It
goes
just
like, pow.
it just makes a pop
loud
sound.
No.
We found a vintage one that had caps in it. I didn't know it had caps in it, and it looked like a real gun. Like it wasn't made of plastic because it was so old that it was like such good quality. It was probably like
Yeah,
all kids.
they're
fake
all bright
toy
and
guns are, like,
colorful,
orange
yeah.
or green.
This
one
one's
was
pure
literally like it
pistol.
looked like I was holding a revolver. And so I see it, and me joking around, I pick it up and hold it to my head, and I pull the trigger, and the cap went off. And granted, like we said, nothing comes out of a cap gun. It made the loudest echo of boom I've ever heard. It was like a boom. No, that was more of like a let out of air. It was like a boom. Yeah, boom. All in one moment.
And I'm standing-
No, it echoes through the store. I'm like, so I'm like there. I was like, I'm like looking to see, like, I'm like, oh my god. Like, I first split second genuinely thought, I'm like, oh my god, I have to be dead. And it made the loudest. I let go. I kind of just like hand it to Matt.
gave
I'm
it
like,
to me?
"Ah!" Like it
Yes.
like possessed me.
And
with
you
fear.
said, and I go to put it back down where Nick picked it up, and there's a piece of paper under it that says 1960s cap guns with caps inside with an
Yeah.
exclamation
I
point.
handed it to Matt. I had to walk away because the minute I
was
realized I was
insane.
alive, I was like, oh, I'm embarrassed.
And the whole store like echoed, and everyone was probably curious to what happened.
yeah, it was really fucking funny though.
Yeah.
like I just couldn't believe I did that. I would never usually like joke like that. You know what I
No,
mean?
that's
I'm
not
usually like
Yeah, that's
no, like
like-
I don't like touch things out of place. Like if I
Yeah.
go into an antique store, I don't want to touch things I'm not gonna buy. So for me to possess, like take the gun and like,
Yeah.
what was I doing?
I don't know, dude.
So fucking funny though. I don't know about you guys, but I've been like roguely, like I don't know what's up with my brain if it's developing in new ways, but
Get it all out first, please.
I have been waking up with intrusive thoughts. Like, and it's not even intrusive thoughts. Like, you know, like when people are like, oh, like his intrusive thoughts won. And it's like you hit someone or something. Or like you, like what is like when your intrusive thoughts win? Like you say something you're like not supposed to.
Yeah.
Can you like give me like
Yes, that's what it is.
like what is it?
Like if like
If
If there was like a really attractive girl walking by and I was like, oh shit, like damn, like super loud and she heard it, I'd be like, oh, my intrusive thoughts. Like,
Okay.
Nick, an intrusive thought is shooting yourself with a cap gun in an antique store.
So like I've been waking up with insanely intrusive thoughts of just like bizarre like nouns, like a person, place, or thing, and it's not like I need to be there. It's not necessarily like a craving or a need. It's just like a concern. Like in my brain, I'm like, oh, how's that?
Yeah.
And the other day it was the Bellagio in Las Vegas.
yeah.
Like more specifically, like that outside water show. Like I woke up and it was just like the Bellagio water show. Like it was the first thought in my brain.
and
of
you
the
were
day.
what about it though?
Nothing about it. Nothing like it wasn't even like a craving of like wanting to be there. It was just like out of breath. It was like it wasn't even a craving of like wanting to be there. It was just like my consciousness was like Bellagio, and I was like, yep, it's like it's there. It was more like a
second you woke up.
check-in.
Yeah.
So weird. And then
I've only
2
had
days
this
later,
one-
it was
oh.
strawberry wafers.
Wow.
I woke up, I was like, I need to eat strawberry wafers today, and I did, and it was exactly what I wanted the minute I woke up.
The only other time that I've genuinely had an experience similar was Jordan's Furniture. Like
Really?
Yeah, like
The
I
ropes course?
specifically the one with like Wally the green
ropes
John
course.
the green
green
monster
giant. Yeah.
that like holds the glove like this.
I'm familiar.
That's the exact like I've literally like woke up and like felt the jelly bean floor.
You wanna know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
There's a water show there. This isn't just my social anxiety speaking. Shopping in person has to be one of the worst experiences ever.
I could literally have like $1,000 in my pocket knowing I'm gonna buy something and I'm still scared to like enter a store. Even if I
Well, no, I'm just talking
even if I
like
have like 100% confidence I want something and I'm gonna buy it.
Two
I'm
stores the other
scared
day.
to go in
Went
and like
to two
buy
stores
stuff.
the other day. The pants that I wanted, not in stock, or not in stock in my size. So I look at the pants. I'm like, hey, can I get these? Sorry, don't have them. Great. Go to the shoe store. Can I get these? Sorry, don't have them in your size. Go online. Both of the items are there, and I could buy them right away.
Yeah, online shopping's really great if you like know your sizes.
It is, but like, it's just stupid.
I get it's their whole job, but stop trying to sell me stuff when I go in a store.
no
Like,
legit.
most of the time I know what I want. Like you don't gotta sell me on it.
Yeah, it
I don't
probably
think
works.
I've ever been persuaded by like a worker.
I definitely have. I've
too.
definitely
Nick, how do you
bought-
feel about the people in the mall that are like fragrance or
Let me shine your shoes. Let me
We
clean
all
your
know
feet.
about how I feel about when someone's interrupting my point A to point B. That's a good way to like talk about like my travel or my walk.
Yeah, you're interrupting my point A to point B.
I love it.
Do you
I really like it.
Do you like it more than that strawberry wafer?
Depends. It's like two different things.
Can you put outgoing mail in your own mailbox? Or no, it has to be like an outgoing mailbox. But what's the whole thing for? The flipper. The flipper
Sorry?
switcher. The big flipper on the mail.
I even know
The red flipper on the mailbox. Isn't that for like, hey, I have mail going out?
I've never had one of those mailboxes in either of you.
I know, but isn't that the whole point of it?
I just want to share. We share a lot of our life with social media, and I just want to share a little bit of insight of what it's like to be Nick's brother outside of the world of the internet. If he has something in his mind like tiramisu, you're not gonna stop hearing about it until
That
all
crave
the
is fulfilled.
tiramisu in a 60-mile radius has been bought and eaten. Nick, would you like to tell them about your tiramisu? What was it?
You've got the whole wrong dessert, brother.
Do I?
yeah.
Creme
it's
brulee.
My bad. Dude.
I just didn't correct you because I'm like, I fuck with tiramisu. I thought if you were gonna surprise me with something, I would have been happy with either.
No.
You know,
Tell them about your
Nick,
creme
in
brulee.
depth, tell me the difference between tiramisu and creme brulee. Like, I want to know every little
creme
detail.
brulee is like it's less high off of the plate. Where like a tiramisu is usually like a cake, so it's like there's like it's like higher up. Where creme brulee has to be like part of the creme brulee is I honestly don't really know what's in there, but the top gets torched on fire, so that like the sugar coating on the top kind of like burns. So it's like you have to do that to the whole creme brulee. So creme brulees are usually flatter.
Got it.
Do they
Where
know
tiramisu is
about-
it's like
What's
a
the
coffee
flavor?
cake.
What's the flavor of it?
I don't know what the flavor of a creme brulee is, but I know
Really?
that the flavor of a tiramisu is like it's like coffee cake, but it's not like coffee cake like cinnamon roll coffee cake. It's like coffee cake like
Coffee, ice
cake
cream.
with like coffee in it.
Wow. What's the most nostalgic thing you can think of, like off the top of your head?
A DVD, like a thing where you just pop it open. You got the DVD.
Good one.
Yeah.
I think the smell of pine.
I think
That's
grass in overall is a big one for me.
Really?
Yes,
Just grass,
like long real grass, not turf,
not turf. Okay.
but like dirt in between your toes.
Mm.
Like, you know, when you're a kid and you're kind of like playing and you're like running around and you're gonna get picked up or you're getting dragged and you're just like your feet are just so
Like
dirty.
grass burn type of vibe.
Like kind of more of like I'm thinking like when you're
Mud-
when you're on a
mudslide.
swing, when you're on a swing that's above dirt and you're trying to stop yourself because no one's near you, so you have to like drag your feet through. The
Oh
dirt.
my god, should I tell them about mud blasting? Remember mud blasters?
I know.
Do you remember that? There was this thing we did in school where you had to have like a team name for your classroom.
I feel like you're starting at the finish line here.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You describe it then.
When we were kids, Chris used to go to the beach and get wet sand and throw it at people and say he was mud blasting.
That's the
them.
divergent though. That's the lie. That's what makes the story funny.
Oh,
Mud blasting and like I can't even say
mud
this.
blasting like taking a shit.
It was just like
There was like a competition thing, but it was like each homeroom had to come up with their own name,
Yeah.
but it had to coexist with the teacher's name.
no,
Like it had, to, yeah,
yes,
it had to
yes.
be like an alliteration. So, Chris, because our teacher's name was Miss B, it was Miss B's Mud Blasters.
Yeah.
And he pitched it to the class, and the teacher was like,
And the teacher's like, "That's a
"Hey,
little
I don't really
inappropriate."
know,
Like,
like that's a lot." And he was like, "No, it just reminds me of like a childhood memory of when I used to mud blast at the beach." And
I like lied and said mud blasting was like throwing sand at my brothers when in reality it was like taking a shit. And our team name was almost, they came in second place, the Miss B Mud Blasters.
The Miss B Mud Blasters.
Yeah.
All I wanted was you.
What is my favorite saying? Are you going to try to guess?
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Neither do I.
What is your favorite saying?
If you're praying for the rain, you better be ready for the mud.
Never heard you say that before.
What? I've said it to your face in a video.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Like, they're going to clip the old time I said it and be like, yeah,
If you're praying for the rain.
you better be ready for the mud because that's what comes with the rain. It's like a metaphor.
I
Like,
get the metaphor.
okay. Well, don't say it like you don't. Like, don't say it like you question.
I fully understand.
You want to know mine?
Be careful with those things. Bro, how lit was it when we were kids, like drinking tea with the little bowl underneath?
Ooh, the
Shit was
saucer.
so
The saucer.
fire. Ew. And then you like dump the tea in it and you
I
raise
swear
it.
to God, our grandmother thought she was like British or something.
No, we used to have crazy tea parties with Graham.
We did.
Crazy. Like it was almost like we were drinking tea just for the fuck of it.
I think one time we had a stuffed animal like pulled up to the table too. Like,
Of course.
like it was legit.
Of course.
I do remember
So
that.
legendary,
So
actually.
I wish I bought more milk at the grocery store today.
Why?
I've been another one. Not necessarily something I've been craving when I've been waking up, but something I've needed in my life.
Lucky
recently.
Charms?
Lucky Charms.
Sing it.
Hearts, stars, and clovers. Horseshoes and,
And
balloons.
balloons. Hourglass.
Blue moons. Hearts.
Is he gonna get the box? That's the thing, though. I used to think as a kid, like, wow, I would love a box of Lucky Charms that's all marshmallows. I kind of like the kick is something else.
Oh
you know?
no, Nick's running over.
Matt, I can't believe you said that because I was eating Lucky Charms earlier. You read my mind. I was thinking like my phone died, so of course when my phone died, I'm like, let me go plug it in downstairs, and I spent like an hour off my phone. And I'm eating the cereal, and I'm thinking to myself while I'm eating the Lucky Charms, I'm like, whoever is in the fucking ratio department at Lucky Charms headquarters
He's killing
needs
it.
a raise
Yeah.
because I'm getting a scoop, and it's like the to the T.
This is the biggest box of
perfect ratio every single time.
Giant size.
Every single time. Oh my God. Where's the slogan? Where's the slogan?
Nick, they don't have it printed on every box.
It was on the last one.
The Fantastic Four took your
Hearts, stars, and mushrooms.
There's no more mushrooms.
What?
Hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers and balloons,
Hourglasses, rainbows, and tasty red balloons.
But they got rid of
You
the
just said balloons
hourglass.
twice.
They got rid of the hourglass.
You said balloon twice.
No, it's because they fucked it up because they added a unicorn and got rid of the the.
Can I see?
No.
And blue moons, pots of gold and rainbows, and red balloons.
Well, not exactly.
What?
Pots of gold.
It used to be hourglasses. Then it was pots of gold, and now it's unicorns. And there's no anthem.
Is there a pot of gold here?
no
What?
It's hearts, stars, and
That's like
horseshoes.
a- I feel like that's a-
hearts, stars, and horseshoes. We got down. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes. Clovers and blue moons. Hourglasses, rainbows.
No,
and
unicorns
tasty
and
red-
rainbows and tasty red balloons.
I can't. Why ruin a good thing? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this week's Friday video. We will see you guys next Friday.
Friday.
And then the Friday after that, we're 22 years old.
Disgusting and gross. That's not true.
Sick to
Friday
my
after
stomach.
that one. Oh wait, no.
It's
Yeah.
right. All right, guys. We'll catch you next time.
We'll let you go.